Well, one thing, the myth that men don't want to be married or get married is very untrue. You just have to be around and find men that do want to do that. I know a lot of them, but for this video in particular, this is why they sometimes they just find out they're not prepared all for all that she's prepared and ready for, and that can be a shocking reality to men, you know, and they'll walk away because I in situations I had to walk away from a woman like, you know what, it'll be wrong of me to continue with you knowing that I'm just not ready, I'm not prepared. And when you are, and there's men out there that's ready for you for what you're ready for. And that's greetings, family. It's your boy, the minister, the Reverend Jay Whitfield Inspires, coming back at you once again with another video. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Y'all know I appreciate it. Yes, it's me, Jay Whitfield Inspires, new to the channel. This is my channel. I'm a Virgo, I'm a minister, I'm an ordained Reverend. On the channel, I talk about Virgo men. I talk about men as pertaining to relationships, health, spirituality, and did I say self-help? Yes. So I just give people a perspective, a man's perspective, a black man's perspective on life, love, and relationship, and things that we do. And I also come from a spiritual aspect too. Just me being in ministry. So you need a private session, talk to me, hit the link in the chat below. So today's video is gonna be about, I want ladies to really listen to what I gotta say on this topic. What does it mean when a man says, I'm not ready? It can mean a myriad of things, but I narrowed it down to the top three most likely, and remember, this is all subjective. Every man is different. Every man has his own situation. But generally, from what I've seen and with my own experience, this is what we mean, top three things say we're not ready. So the number one reason, if a man says he's not ready, and say y'all maybe been dating for a while, and then it's time to get that relationship, whatever, or it's starting to struggle or whatever, and he actually says, I'm not ready. One of the reasons may be because his finances may not be in order. You got to understand, ladies, that men are wired, we're hardwired to protect, provide, and build. This is in our nature to protect, provide, and build. And so, if we thinking seriously about a relationship and family and stuff like that, everything that comes with it, as men, our duty is to protect, provide, and build. And if a man is not in a position to provide as he wants, now he may be good on his own, on his own, but you think about girl, family, every man wants to do nice things for his lady. It's just how we are. Most men, you just want to do nice things for your lady, and all that good stuff. And in order for a man to feel like a man, he want to have his finances in a good place. Now you may ask, and I'll get to that later. But I've been in this position before. I was at a good place, and my finances dipped. I was like, wow, it was unexpected. And then it caused me not to love properly, right? Because I wasn't fulfilled as a man. Now the lady, she was everything. She was a beautiful woman doing everything she needed to do, all that good stuff, but I just wasn't prepared for her on a financial level. I was at first, but then it did. Now I had to find my way. So she could not make me feel like a man, and when it gets like that, ladies, men have a lot of struggles with that. They have a lot of frustrations. And so if that happens, he's just not ready, and it's just what it is. You gotta let him do his thing, get his money up, and go get himself together. The second reason why a man says, I'm not ready, is because his heart is not there. It can be many reasons for his heart not there. Maybe something happened in his family. Maybe his heart is tied up. Maybe he got past things that he need to get over, past relationships and stuff like that. Yeah. So it may be that. So to break this down, really, some men, well, I would say this. Some ladies will say, well, why come at me if you know your heart's not right? And the answer to that is sometimes men don't know that their heart is not right until they start to pursue a woman. Because this is why women bring out the heart in a man, right? Women, y'all have that power to bring it out. So most time, guys, he may think he's ready, and he see you like, oh, she's a beautiful woman, let me pursue. He start to pursue. Things get serious, things get tight, and he realized he started to struggle because he's not over things, whatever it may be. And then you start to see him wane, and you like, wow, why you come at me if you weren't ready? So he may start it out ready, but in the process of, you revealed to him that he wasn't ready. And a lot of people go through this, not just men. Women go through this too, because love really shows you a mirror of yourself. Because as a woman, not me as a woman, but when women have they're nurturers. You know, when you start to get nurtured, you start to see the holes in you and where you need healing. And it's hard to deny that woman's love because it comes very, very strong. And it shows guys where they are. And sometimes guys are like, wow, this woman, so she's a perfect woman. I don't know if I'm ready to give her what she needs. You know, ladies, this has happened. This is not game. You know, this happened to me before, plenty of times. Pursued a woman, it was going good, and then I found out I wasn't ready as I thought I was. When I started out, I had every intention. Like, okay, you know, I like it. But then I started to struggle in different areas, you know, and I was like, why am I struggling? What's going on? And it came to the conclusion, I was like, I'm just not ready for this woman, and that's okay. That's okay. If at least you acknowledge it. He's acknowledged that. But if he says that, the next and final thing is, the man says he's not ready. Probably he's not prepared for you. You know, and this kind of goes back to what I just said. You know, he may not be prepared. He may have thought he was prepared. And what do I mean by prepared? Prepared to love, prepared to provide for you, prepared to get the thing that you need as a woman. Because relationship is work. You know, I'm telling you, a lot of guys, sometimes they see a woman, she's beautiful, and all they see is like, oh, this is perfect. She's beautiful. That's it. You know, it's shallow thinking, but guys are visual. This is how guys operate sometimes. Like, oh, she's beautiful. That's it. But then you get into it, you start to realize all that it takes to be with this beautiful woman. I've been there. You know, I've been with several beautiful women, and I'm like, oh, this is work. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes guys may not be prepared. He finds out that he's not prepared to do what you need to do. Just like I've been in a situation where, you know, me as a reverend, women see me like, okay, they see me speaking and doing all this stuff, and they like that. They want that, you know, but they get with me and they realize they're not prepared to be with the type of person that I am and what I do. Because as my woman, it takes a lot to be with me, to support me, spiritual battles and this and that. And a lot of women fall by the wayside. They just see the whatever, the glitz and the glam. I don't know what to call it, you know, but they're not prepared. So flip side, sometimes men don't be prepared to be with you, because most women I know, women of substance, they want relationship, family, you know, all that good stuff, kids, you know what I'm saying, marriage. That's what they want, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And some guys are not prepared for that reality, you know. Now there are a lot of men out there that's ready for that, because I got a lot of friends. Most of my friends are married, you know what I'm saying. So one thing, the myth that men don't want to be married or get married is very untrue. You know, you just have to be around and find men that do want to do that. I know a lot of them, you know, but for this video in particular, this is why they sometimes they just find out they're not prepared for all that she's prepared and ready for, and that can be a shocking reality to men, you know. And they'll walk away, because I in situations I had to walk away from a woman, like, you know what, it'll be wrong of me to continue with you knowing that I'm just not ready, I'm not prepared. And when you are, and there's men out there that's ready for you for what you're ready for. And I think that's honorable for men to do, even though it's hard, because it's like, yo, this woman's so good and beautiful that I don't want to hold her back in life, because I may not know at this moment, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, this happens to guys, and you don't want to just be dragging a woman on, hurting her heart, making her feel bad. I know it sounds like game, but it's not game. You know, this is real life and it happens. So I want y'all ladies to listen to what it is. So if a man says this, you may have to let him go, unless y'all working this thing out together now. You know, if y'all have a conversation and y'all working through it, that's fine. You know, my thing is, you just need to know where his heart at, where his mind at, and what he means when he says I'm not ready. Exactly what he means. Exactly. You know, is he not ready right now? Will he be ready in the future, or he just don't know? Because, you know, you need to figure this out. Now, if he just don't know, then you might need to just let him go do his thing and figure it out. When he figures out, if you're available, you're available. If you're not, you're not. Or if he just kind of need a little time to himself, maybe a few days, a few weeks, you know, to get back, but y'all still like exclusive, then that's fine. Or if just y'all can figure this thing out together, that's fine. But whatever the case may be, you have to know exactly what it is for him. So yeah, so that's what it means when he says I'm not ready. So you already know. You need to talk to me, hit the link in the chat, and schedule a time. Like, share, subscribe. We're on our way to 10,000. Holla at your boy.